Aber ich hoffe, jetzt geht wieder alles. Kann ja immer mal passieren. Hab nichts verpasst. Es geht hier weiter.
Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
A tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, one there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ätzend sowas, ehrlich, ätzend. Jetzt muss ich gucken, dass ich den Ball irgendwie wieder zurückkriege.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. I'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. To throw is Newton.
Warum kommen die denn immer durch, Mann? Ich verstehe das nicht.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Wieder ein Touchdown für die Panthers, ey. Das kann doch nicht so schlecht sein.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Oh, 20-3,
And it's 21-3. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that.
And McCoy loses the football.
Man, nimmt ihr mir den Ball weg. Das gibt's doch nicht. Oh, was habe ich denn da für eine Mannschaft, ehrlich. Da kriege ich ja an eine Pimpanellen,
Yeah, right now, you know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
Warum geht er
And he'll be
nicht
taken
da?
down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Smiles, everyone, smiles, because when Cam Newton and Greg Olsen hook up like they've been doing throughout this game, that's one big reason why they're winning.
What makes Greg Olsen so tough to cover?
I think he really is a wide receiver in a tight end's body. He runs his routes with such great precision and some physical toughness, and he really fights and competes for the ball.
And then, of course, it helps to have Cam Newton throwing it to you.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Full right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Halt ihn doch fest, er gibt's doch nicht.
Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 27 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Gano the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. So the drive there took 6 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off.
Also mit den Defense komme ich noch nicht klar, definitiv nicht.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes LaShawn McCoy as he trots back out there now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Throwing into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Allen now throwing again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
And he loses the football a second time.
Gibt's doch nicht. Er hat schon wieder den Football verloren, Mann.
At the 39-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there.
Gibt's doch nicht. Ich bin nur Defense, Defense,
to get to the
Defense.
quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Newton now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Ätzend sowas, ehrlich.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And brought down.
Ich hab doch in der Mitte alles zugehabt.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Newton. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
Night, the 2nd week of the preseason. We've got 5 more tomorrow, including Cowboys-Rams in Honolulu, then 2 more on Sunday and on Monday night. We wrap things up with the 49ers and Broncos from Denver. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I want to create more hype than what is there.
I'm doing. And now another
der falsche Knopf gedrückt.
Picked off by Ross Cochran.
Ätzend sowas. Ätzend, ehrlich. Nee.
Indeed.
Mann. Wieder
Scheiß
running out the
wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Again on the ground with Artis Payne. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now it's the backup Greer. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Ätzend, ehrlich.
Here's the Buffalo option.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play
Das
action,
schade, die ersten zwei und dann
get
ist
a little
vorbei.
confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. On first down, it's score. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Robert Kindici in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now this one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now.
Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder los? Was ist denn heute los hier?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so
Mann, was ist denn heute los?